All right, awesome. Hello, everybody. As always, welcome to Yoga Sculpt. I am Sara. Weights, options, you can take them if you want, leave them if you don't want. We're going to put them at the top of our space right away. We'll kind of use them towards the beginning of class today. Sometimes we wait more towards the end, but we're going to kind of jump right in here. We're going to just begin either seated or you can take it to a child's pose. If that feels better for you, stretching out, maybe softening forehead to the ground, let those knees widen, and maybe even press the hands a little bit more into the ground to sink your hips and your heels towards each other. And then relax the elbows. Take a couple breaths. Open and close your jaw. Rock your head side to side, or even rock your hips side to side. And then from this child's pose, we'll take it to an easy twist. So sneak your right arm underneath your left, threading the needle. We'll come down to that right ear and shoulder. Now you can walk your right hand closer towards your knee. Left hand can stay where it is, or if you want to start to reach it up or bring it to your low back. And bring that left hand back out in front. Unwind the right arm to reach both hands forward, softening head towards the ground. Easy twist other way, so sneaking the left arm underneath our right, threading the needle. That left ear and shoulder is touching the ground. Right arm can keep reaching forward. Maybe start to reach it up or to our low back for a half bind. And then reaching our right arm back out in front, unwinding that left arm to reach forward. Long spine, coming up into tabletop. We'll easy move through the cat and cow. Inhale, arching the spine, chest. Exhale, pressing the ground away, cat back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Keep moving through. Option, you can always even tent up to your fingertips and a cat back. You want to take those fingers out or turning them towards the knees or top of the toe. If maybe some side to sides feel good to you, or circle, head and tail, we'll take about 4 to 5 more rounds. Breathing and moving. Finding our way back to tabletop. From here, we're going to tuck our toes, stepping back to a high plank. Finding a nice long spine, pressing out through the heels. We're going to start to take a little core here. So we're going to draw that right knee up towards our chest, long spine. Now see if you can start to lift your back heel a little bit more. You'll start to take a cat back and draw your nose towards your knee. And then return towards that plank. Keep that knee in, but just lower your hips back down. Again, lifting your heels, squeeze it in, head is heavy. And straightening out 2 more times. Lift and try to press up, cat back. And lengthen 1 more time, pressing up, cat back. And lengthen, step back, high plank, switching it out. Pull that left knee in, long spine first. Now try to lift our heels, squeeze it in, cat back, look towards the leg, and lengthen, return towards that plank. 3 more, lift, pressing up, cat back, and lower down. 2 more, pressing up, squeeze, and lower down. 1 more, lift and squeeze. Lowering down, high planks. You can bend your knees, walk your hands towards your feet. Feel free to kind of hang over here, sinking hips down, or if it feels better, keep those legs more straight. Just hang over in a ragdoll. Feet can be further apart. And we'll release those hands, bringing our feet underneath our hips to walk out to take your down dog. As those hands walk forward, you can start to tread and pedal through the feet. Looking underneath one shoulder and elbow and the other. Keeping those knees soft, we'll walk those feet up to our hands, top of our space, finding a forward fold. Knees soften, hands to the legs, halfway lift, flat back, long spine, and folding forward. Pressing feet into the ground, we're gonna rise up, fingertips towards the ceiling, stand tall. And as you exhale, side stretch to the right, up and over. Inhale, lifting tall. Exhale to the left. Inhale, lift tall. Bringing our hands behind us, and you can interlace and take a little chest expansion, roll the shoulders down. Option to keep those hands as you fold. Nose towards those knees, hands at low back or lifting knuckles to the ceiling. Hands to low back, sliding down the legs. We'll step our left foot back, low lunge. Press out through that left heel. Fingertips on the ground. We're gonna inhale, try to stretch both legs. And exhale, lunge, or even tap that back knee. 2 more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lunge. 1 more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lunge. We'll bring that knee all the way down. Fingertips can float up, crescent moon, or hands to that right knee. Open arm twist, sending our right arm reaching back. Inhale, crescent moon, lift back up. We'll release, step back to our high plank, press out through both heels. Lowering to our knees, pin our elbows to our chest. Slowly lower about halfway, long spine. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, press up. This time, lower all the way down, slow and controlled. Lifting our chin and chest, maybe float those hands, cobra, glutes engaged. We'll release, press back up to tabletop. Tuck the toes, lifting our hips, down dog. Walking feet to our hands, top of our space, fold forward. Halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Rise up, fingertips to the ceiling, side stretch, left side up and over. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, right. Inhale, lift. Other hand on top behind us. Shoulders roll down, chest expansion. And folding forward, hands can stay or pull away from the spine. Hands to low back, sliding down the legs, stepping our right foot back, low lunge. Hips sink low, press through that back heel. We'll inhale, start to stretch. Exhale, lunge or tap the knee down. 2 more, inhale, lengthen back. Exhale, lunge, 1 more, inhale, stretch. Exhale, lunge, knee down, crescent moon. Hands can be on the knee or float up. Open twist, left arm reaching back. Inhale, crescent moon, lift up. Release, step back, high plank. Again, releasing to our knees and shins. Pin the elbows in. Chest leads us forward, lower halfway. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, press up. All the way down. Control. Lifting chin and chest. Float the hands, glutes engage. Release, tabletop press straight up. Tuck our toes, stretching back, down dog. From here, inhaling our right leg high. Draw that knee to nose. Find that cat back, shift forward. Inhale, right leg high. Step through low lunge. See if we can come up higher on our left fingertips. Open arm twist, right arm. Firm up the lower body as we come up to a revolved crescent, reaching right arm behind us, left arm forward. Sitting tall, so shoulders over hips, rather than keep leaning forward, try to stack. High crescent lunge, square to your front. Opening up to our warrior two. Take extended side angle, elbow to knee or fingertips down. Take that top arm, find a couple circles. Begin to open that left side, that left shoulder, chest. Go the other way. Now settling to stillness, bicep towards the ear, reaching out. Straightening our front leg, reverse triangle, lifting up and back. One more time, extended side angle, elbow to knee, or reaching fingertips down. Reverse triangle, stretching up and back. Hands to our front foot, low lunge. Standing splits coming forward, bottom knee can be bent as we start to stretch that left leg up. We're gonna start to take a little squat, bending our left knee behind our right, sinking hips low. Inhale, standing splits, stretch that top leg. And bending both knees, squat. One more, standing splits, stretch that top leg. Both knees bend. Standing splits, top leg stretches. Bend that knee, step your feet together. Now finding your weights, we're gonna inhale, come all the way up, reaching our arms up towards the ceiling. Weights and palms facing in. We're gonna balance on our right leg, start to bring your left knee to your chest and draw your elbows down. Now inhale, press and straighten up. Now open your elbows, open that left knee and try to draw your elbow and knee towards each other. Again, press up, come back to the front, elbows and knees straighten, and up. Open out, and up. Four more, pull it straight in. Up, and open, balancing on that right leg, and in. Up, open, two more, draw it in, and up. Open, last time, in, and up, open. Now draw those elbows in. We're gonna take little bicep curls. And as we do it, step your left toes behind you. Now we're gonna lift a bicep curl and squeeze that left heel towards your hip, lower down. Squeeze it in. Just your hamstring is taking the engagement. We're not doing anything else in the pelvis. Squeeze and lower, up and down. 4, 6, for 5, feet together, 4, 3, elbows are coming in, 2, and 1. Draw those elbows in, feet together, bend our knees, place those weights down, step back to your high plank, long spine. From here, you can take a little rock forward and back, warm up that core even more. Or option is to take knee bend, stretch, bending and stretch, or keep it long and rock for 8, for 7, down dog in 6, in 5, 4, your option for 3, 2, and 1, pressing back down, dog, find your breath. When you're ready, setting our left leg high, knee to nose, cat back, come forward. Stretch that left leg high. Bring it through, low lunge. High on our right fingertips. Open that left arm up. Firm up the lower body, come up, revolved crescent lunge. Try to stack rather than leaning forward, shoulders over hips. Square to your front, high crescent lunge. Our warrior two, bring that right heel down, open out. Maybe widen that stance if you need to. Left elbow to our knee or fingertips down. Extend side angle, take some circles in that right arm. Open that chest, shoulder, go the other way. Settling to stillness, bicep towards the ear, reaching out. Pressing that left leg straight, reverse triangle. One more round, extend side angle, elbow to knee or fingertips down, right arm overhead. Inhale, reverse triangle, press the legs into the ground. Hands to front foot, low lunge. Standing splits, back leg stays straight as you lift up. Start to bend both knees, tuck that right knee behind our left, squat. Inhale, standing split, stretch that top leg. Squat, sink low. Again, standing split, stretch the leg. Both knees bend. Standing splits. This time, top knee bends in, feet together. Grabbing your weights, coming up, palms pressing up, facing in. We're taking it on the right leg, balance on your left. Elbow and knee come in and down. Now open, elbow to knee, down, square to the front, and down. Open, trying to stabilize on your left leg. Out. We're here for 4. Open, keep standing tall, 3. 2 more to the front. Open, last one, in. Open, now as we come in, bicep curls. This time you're tapping those right toes behind you, just using your hamstring as your elbows bend, squeeze heel to hip and lower. Trying to stay tall through your spine. And squeeze and lower here for 6. 5, we'll step feet together in 4. 3, 2, 1. Now step those feet together, arms are in, weights back down, bending our knees, step back to your high planks. Choose the other option this time, whether you are rocking or taking knee bends. You can always alternate your knees one at a time, floating off the ground or rock. You are here for 8, for 7, breathing 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your down dog, couple rounds of breath. Inhaling our right leg high, knee to nose, cat back. We're adding on, stretch that leg up. Cross to your left arm, big side plank, falling star, kick that right leg out. Open the left arm towards the ceiling. Hand can come to your hip. We're gonna drop our hips down, keep the elbows straight, press up. If it's too much, come to your forearm, press up. Hips lower, up, down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unwind however you need to. Send that right leg back up. Step it through, low lunge. Left fingertips down, right arm up. Stand up, revolved crescent lunge, reaching back. High crescent lunge, square to the front. Warrior 2, open wide. With your breath, extended side angle, reaching out. Take a couple breaths. Reverse triangle, stretch the legs, stretch the arm. Again, extend side angle, bending our knee, reaching out. Reverse triangle, stretching high. Hands to front foot, low lunge. Standing splits, come forward. Lifted leg is straight. Both knees bend. Stretch that top leg. Again, knees bend. And stretch one more, knees bend. And stretch. Now we're gonna bend that left knee and feet together. Now take a moment here. Crouch and curl, start to bend both knees. Now an option before we come into our weight series is you can just stay here. If it feels okay in this crouch and curl to maybe step your left heel forward. Maybe you get a little stretch here, or if you want to try to work your quad, that left side, we're going to start to try to take a balance, reaching your arms up. So balancing on your right toes and your left heel. Now, depending on where you're feeling today, if you want to try to test yourself, start to lock that core, squeeze inner thighs together and see if you can start to float that left foot off the ground. Drop it back down. Lift, use your quad. Come back down. It's a balance, it's core, and it's that left quad. If you want to take that, if you want to stay where you were, or take a little crouch and curl, couple rounds of breath, wherever you are, maybe try 3 more rounds. Woo, if you fall over, totally fine. And then bring those feet back in, stretching our legs forward, fold. Finding our weights if we want, standing up. This time, elbows in, open arms up, slight bend. Balancing on our right leg, tap those left toes out. Bring the arms in and open. You can try to lift, squeeze in, lift. So using the outside of that left leg, those rotators. Open, close, balancing, 8, 4, 7. 6, 5, slight bend in the elbow, shoulders relaxed. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, weights down, step back to your high plank. And right away, send those hips high, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Knee to nose, cat back. Inhale, reach up, cross to your right arm, that big side plank or fallen star. Right arm up. You can come down to your left forearm if you need to. Right hand to our hip, elbows stay straight, lower. Press up, down, lifting hips, squeezing left side for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Coming unwind. Send that left leg back up. Bring it through when you're ready. Low lunge. Right fingertips down, left arm high. Breathing, come up, revolved crescent lunge. Square to the front, high crescent lunge. Warrior 2, take a couple breaths. Find that stretch, extended side angle, right arm reaching out. As we straighten the legs, straighten the arms, reverse triangle. Press the feet down into the floor. Extended side angle. One more time, reverse triangle. Hands to front foot, low lunge. Standing splits, float that right leg up. Both knees bend, squat. Standing splits, stretch the leg. Knees bend, sink low. One more, standing splits. Knees bend. Now standing splits, right knee bends in, feet together, fold forward. Take that crouch and curl, rounding the spine, nose to knees. Again, you can stay here. Or maybe you start to step that right foot out, heel to the ground. Maybe you just kind of take it there. Maybe you try to work that balance coming up, and maybe you're here, or squeeze the inner thighs to each other. Core is engaged, firm lock. You're gonna try to maybe float that right leg back down. So you're using that right hamstring, right quad to lift down. You can try that, maybe hold it. Again, maybe staying where you are. Maybe try to work 3 more if you can. Take a couple breaths. And then you can start to bring both feet back in, stretch and fold. We'll grab those weights, bend those knees, coming up. This time, arms are out, elbows bent, shifting into your left foot, toes out. Bring it in. Now lift that right leg up and in. Lift. Keep both toes pointing to that side. Up and lower. 4, 5. 4. For 3. For 2. 1, bring it back in, set those weights down, step back to your high planks, and right away taking our down dog. All right, when you are ready, we're gonna come to our tabletop. Now we're gonna come down to that right forearm. Now use one weight, so the other weight can just move off to the side. We're gonna use one weight if you want it or not. So we're gonna come to that right forearm, elbow underneath our shoulder. All 5 fingers are spreading wide. So we're gonna come to that side plank. So again, you can have your feet slightly separated. Now, option to bring that left hand towards the ceiling with your weight. We're gonna keep our hips high. And all you're gonna do is bend that elbow in and up, in and up, and up. We're here for 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can lower those hips back down, just kind of sit up. We're just gonna shift to the other side right away. Come to your left forearm. Step those feet out wide. Right arm is stretching up with the weight if you'd like. Squeeze it in and up. In, keep those hips high. In, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those hips back down. Coming back up, just bring that weight off to the sides. Have those knees bent, your arms reaching forward. We're gonna start to roll all the way down. Bring your arms overhead. Now you can have your feet in pretty close or a little bit longer. Take an inhale. As we exhale, arms reaching towards the ceiling, we're gonna start to try to curve the spine, roll up through the spine, reaching forward, bow the head. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, roll down, relaxing our shoulders, curving the spine. So back of the head is the last thing to touch. Inhale. As you exhale, arms towards the ceiling, start to curl up. So your low back's the last thing to peel off. Try to reach forward. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, start to roll down. Think of head towards your tail. All the way down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, start to reach those arms up. Curl your spine, rolling up. Fold forward. Inhale up. Exhale, rolling down. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, arms overhead. Reach, pull up. And slowly roll back down. As you come down, you can take a long body stretch if you'd like. Take a couple breaths or draw those knees in when you're ready. Take a little rock and roll along your spine. And then when you feel ready, coming back up, just flip back around, find your down dog. All right, inhaling our right leg, knee to nose, cat back. Now inhale, reach it up. Bring it towards your right arm. Try to open that knee and hip to the side. Stretch that leg back up. Step it through, low lunge. Feel free to come down to your back knee to take this prayer twist. Hands at heart center. Twist to the right, connecting elbow to your knee. You want to be a little more active. If it helps you to be up higher off that back leg. We'll take a couple breaths. You can kind of lift your chest off that leg. So rather than sinking down, lifting up using the core, whether we're up or on that back knee. Bringing our hands back down, lift that back knee if it was on our mat or on the ground. We're going to start to turn hands and feet to that wide forward fold. And then start to bend our knees, turning our heels in, toes out. Hands can come up to our thighs and our knees. Take a little shift side to side. And then we're going to start to lift the chest. It's almost like we were flat against a wall, making sure those knees are pointed over our toes. So if we have to adjust our stance, we might not sink as low as we want to. Protect those knees. Bring your arms out, palms facing down. And all we're going to do is we're going to lift our right heel and down. Now switch left. Try to keep your hips low. So rather than kind of dropping and coming up, you're going to try to stay low the whole time. Just the heels lift and lower. 4, 6, 5, 4. We'll stretch the legs in 3, 2, 1. Stretch those legs, turn those feet back to the side, release to your forward fold. And then we're going to turn towards our back foot, the left foot, to take our low lunge to find that prayer twist. So again, knee can be down, hands come to heart center, then twisting and then bringing our elbow to knee. And if you want to stay up on that back leg, pressing through the heel. Rather than kind of sinking down, trying to lift, create a little bit of space between the chest and the leg. Holding here as we breathe. Bringing hands back down, lift that back knee if you need to. Quarter turn again to our wide forward fold. Bending our knees, heels in, toes out. Hands up to the legs. We'll start to come up, straightening the spine. Maybe we need to widen our feet. Making sure those hips are open, knees and toes on the same diagonal. Arms out, palms facing down. You can alternate again the heels or try to take both together. Keeping a tall spine. Drop those hips down, lengthen your low back, core engaged. We're here for 8. 7, wide forward fold in 6, 5, in 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Release, stretch those legs, turn those feet to that side, wide forward fold. Turning back to our original front, so right leg in front, step back to your down dog right away. We'll inhale our left leg, draw the knee to nose, cat back. Inhale, reach it up. Open that knee towards your left arm, come forward. Stretch that leg back up. Step it through, low lunge. This time, come all the way up, feet together, top of our space. Find a halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chin to our chest. Slowly kind of roll up through the spine. Take a couple shoulder rolls. And as we stand tall, you can have feet all the way together, a little bit separated underneath our hips. We're going to roll the shoulders onto our back. So hands either stack or side by side, fingertips pointing down. engaging our glutes, engaging our rotators. We're going to gently kind of press the hips forward just a little bit and see if we can start to lift our chin and chest. Just standing camel, a little back bend. Shoulders are relaxed, elbows are squeezing towards each other. We are breathing. Keep those glutes engaged. Glutes stay engaged and we start to straighten up. Release those arms down. Then inhale, reaching up, fingertips high. And exhale, fold. And from here, you can separate your feet even further apart or even all the way out to the edges of your mat if you're on one. We'll take a deep bend in our knees, more in our left leg, and setting our right arm high, easy twist. We can look upside or even down, maybe let the head be heavy, or try to come to our fingertips and lift up a little bit higher. And release, we'll switch up that twist. So deeper bend in our right knee, left arm up. Again, we can be a little more folded or tenting on our fingertips, trying to straighten and flatten out the spine. And folding back in, bringing those feet back towards each other. And we're gonna bend our knees to take a seat. And we'll come to our bound angle pose. Soles the feet together, knees opening wide. When you're ready, just folding over, nose towards the feet and ankles. You can stay here, or if it feels okay for your low back, as you reach your arms in front of you, start to walk them towards the left corner. Try to keep that right knee soft towards the ground. Walking hands through the center, reaching them towards the right corner. Left knee stays relaxed. And coming back into the center. We'll start to sit and walk ourselves all the way up to stretch our legs in front. You can have toes towards the ceiling. You want to even kind of let those feet be a little bit separated or relax the ankles. We're just going to, again, fold nose towards the knees. And depending on how we feel, and especially our low back, you want to try to bring your right hand on top or outside of the left leg and kind of walk those hands towards that left corner again. If we need to, bring the hands back into the center, and then left hand towards the right leg or outside of it, towards the right corner. And then again, coming back into the center and sitting ourselves up. We're going to take one last little thing. So we'll bend our knees, having our feet planted, reaching those arms forward. We'll just start to lean back a little bit, taking a boat pose. You can float knees bent, or you can float those legs straight. We're going to try to breathe here nice and full. We'll release it in 8, in 7, all the way onto our backs in 6, in 5, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can kind of bend in and just release everything out. Nice big X on the ground. And here, completely allowing the body to release. Taking about 5 full body breaths here, as much as we can, letting all the air out, letting go. Take a big inhale. Full exhale. And breath in. Let go. 3 more, breath in. Let go. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more together. Inhale. And fully exhale. Right. When you are ready, doing whatever you need to do to ease and work your way out. Right. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. Continue to breathe. Take another couple minutes if you can. Grab some water, and we'll see you next time.